Hey there, it's been a while. I apologize, I've been out of action, been really busy on my end, but I'm back at it with another video. I wanted to share a reflection about something that I wrote, but it occurred a couple months ago. And it revolves around this core theme of you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. And there was no time more true than during this occurrence. I remember some months back, I was going to the park to play some basketball. I had a friend who, I never owned a basketball, but I have a friend who kindly lent me his. So for a couple of weeks, I was going to the basketball court, and it was a great source of fun for me, but also exercise, and allowed me to be on my own and present for once, because I was not really sharing the ball with anyone or hooping with anyone. It was just me. However, when I went to the court on this particular occasion, I noticed that the court was taken up by a gentleman who was already there practicing. I thought I'd wait a bit until hopefully he'd call it a day and finish his practice, because long story short, I was embarrassed to ask if I could join in. I was nervous about him saying no, stemming from my fear of rejection and consequent embarrassment from the rejection. And I feel like this is something that we all face on a daily basis, that fear of rejection. It's deep within our core. However, I decided to just go and ask if I could share the hoop with him. And you know what happened? He kindly said sure. He smiled without hesitation and welcomed me in. I played for quite a while, and we shared the hoop together. Him with his basketball, me with my basketball. Even after I finished playing, he remained on the court. He continued playing. On reflection, this simple incident made me realize that you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. No pun intended, get it? Because I'm playing with the basketball. But it made me realize that I would have spent way longer waiting for the hoop to be available, because by the time I was done shooting, the gentleman was still there playing. Heaven knows how long he would have stayed on. Can you imagine? I would have waited there for 45 minutes, an hour, just waiting for him to get off. Now, on a microcosmic level, I realize that it's common to feel nervous about asking someone, to share resources, especially if it involves potential rejection. I think this is a very human trait. However, in many cases, I think that people are actually quite receptive and willing to share, just like the gentleman in this story. But when we're looking at the bigger picture, it's not just about the basketball or sharing the hoop. That's something to consider. It's about the broader lesson of overcoming fear, taking initiative, and being aware of the positive outcomes that come into existence when you do overcome this fear, or you take that step towards discomfort. When experiencing hesitancy about something in the future, I think I'll probably think about this event in the park. It's a simple event, quite trivial. But it made me realize how positive outcomes can arise from being uncomfortable. This might translate into other situations in your life where there's an uncomfortable thing that you feel like you should do, but you're nervous. But when you actually take that step, you know the benefits are far greater than the drawbacks.